Hello again. Ding dong bloody dong. Stop ringing those bleeding bells. Hello again. I'm in the graveyard. St Helen's Church in Tarpley, Cheshire, about 10 miles from Chester. And I stayed with my friends Paul and Melissa, who live here, not in the graveyard, but just down the road, last night. And we had too much to drink, some nice food, and some very, very convivial company. It was lovely, as it always is. It's now Saturday afternoon, 13th of June, and the next thing on the agenda is a date tomorrow night with my daughter and my ex-wife. We're doing a pub quiz in the Goyt Inn in Whaley Bridge, Derbyshire. So come along for the ride. Classic journey by van, number 27, from my almanac, Tarpley to Whaley Bridge. I'll tell you now, it's going to be boring, but quite nice hopefully. So if boring but nice is your thing, stick around. If it's not, on you go. Go in peace. Spar Garage. Prices are coming down gradually. £1.76.9 for a litre of diesel. I think Donald Trump's boredom with the war in Iran is, is having a gradual effect. Still, £133 to fill the beast up. Morning, Captain. And I bought a can of Universal hangover treatment. Always a good investment, and I've had a few too many. Classic road trip, Tarpley to Whaley Bridge, let's go. Best thing in Nantwich by far, this tree. And no disrespect intended to Nantwich because this tree is awesome. Actually, ignore what I just said about the tree. This is the best thing about Nantwich. Diesel. 5 pence cheaper than it was in Tarpley. Oh! Is it talk or is it talc? I had a drive into the little village. It's just a little village, there's, you know, not much to see. I stopped at the side of the road and a chap was walking past. I said, "Excuse me, are you local?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Can I ask you a question?" He said, "Of course you can." I said, "How do you pronounce the name of this place? Do you say talk or do you say talc?" He said, "Talk." I said, "All right, okay." I said, "Did there used to be coal mines here or something?" He said, No. I said, "Oh, I just wonder why it was called Talk Pits." He said, "Well, there used to be old coal pits." So he contradicted himself straight away. He said, "If you buy a house around here, you've got to be careful because of subsidence." Right, okay, I said, but the locals definitely call it talk and not talc. He said, "Well, some people call it talk and some people call it talc." I said, "It's not straightforward, is it?" He said, "Oh, nothing's ever straightforward." So it's called talk or maybe talc pits, and it's called talk or maybe talc pits because there may or may not have been coal mines here at some point in the past. Oh dear me, I'm never coming back. That's the Swettenham Arms. Swettenham, yeah, Swettenham Arms. It's just a few miles northwest of Congleton. I'm not going in there. Oh, it's a nice pub. I just parked here to go for a bit of a walk. That's the church. I've been trying to go for a walk most days to get me lazy fat old arse into gear. So that's what I'm doing. I saw this pub the first time about 6 years ago. I was doing the Congleton half marathon and I went past on the road and I was on my knees. It was bloody dreadful. I thought, what a nice spot. I'll come back here sometime and be happy instead of miserable. So I did, and it was lovely. So yeah, leave the van here, leave the pub, just go for half an hour for a little stroll, stretch the legs. These bloody signs all over the place, threatening death by fire if you breach the perimeter. Anyway, I had to do a wild poo in the bushes up there, so, and look, it says CCTV in operation. I hope not, because if it is and I get caught on CCTV, some poor bugger is in for a very unpleasant surprise when they watch it. Oh God, can't be helped. The River Dane, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Is it nice? Off it goes. I don't know where it goes to actually. Maybe I'll find out. Bye bye river. Morning, Sunday 14th of June. Not a bad spot for last night this. Goat Valley that way. Macclesfield Forest over there. That's the road back down to Reno and Mac. Bollington that way. Get off my bleeding road. Beautiful sunny downtown Whaley Bridge. I lived here for the best part of 10 years before I had a total nervous breakdown. I moved into a van. I'm going that way to see my kids. Well, pub tonight down that street. Pop in and see them now. Just had coffee and a sandwich from the Bridge Bakehouse, which is very nice. I highly recommend it. So yeah, I've actually arrived. So the classic journey by van is now over. So I'm just going to fart around for the rest of the day. So don't go anywhere. Alright, Captain. How are you doing? We've had a siesta, haven't we? So I've whiled away a couple of hours here. It's laid by off Long Hill, just north of Buxton, between Whaley and Buxton. It's the Goat Valley. Very nice it is too. I'm heading back down now for quiz night. Whaley Bridge is just tucked away down there. This is a nice spot. I tried to read, but it was a combination of tiredness and this book being the most depressing thing I've read for a long time. I just fell asleep in self-defence.
I must have needed it. I'm just a lazy bastard. Right, quiz time.